Hello, trendy viewers, welcome back. Today's our topic is ఏంటి మేడం ఇంకా హాలిడేస్ మూడ్లోనే ఉన్నామంటారా? ఓకే, లెట్ us have some fun. నేను చిన్నప్పుడు ఒక స్టోరీ విన్నానండి. మా ఏజ్ గ్రూప్ వాళ్ళందరికీ తెలుస్తుంది ఆ స్టోరీ. ఒక ఈగ ఉంది. ఈగ ఇల్లు తుడుచుకుంటూ ఉంటుంది. తుడుస్తూ తుడుస్తూ మధ్యలో తన పేరు తనే మర్చిపోతుంది. మర్చిపోతే అందరిని అడుగుతూ వెళ్తూ ఉంటుంది. చెట్టును అడుగుతుంది, పుట్టను అడుగుతుంది. ఆఖరికి ఒక పుట్టలో నాకు తెలీదు, నా పుట్టలో చీమ ఉంది, చీమను అడుగు అంటే చీమ చీమ నా పేరేంటి అంటే నీ పేరు ఈ ఈగ అని చెప్తుంది. అప్పుడు అమ్మాయి నా పేరు తెలిసిందని హ్యాపీగా ఇంటికి వెళ్తుంది. ఆ స్టోరీ చిన్నప్పుడు విన్నప్పుడు ఏదో వినేసేసాం. కానీ కొంచెం పెద్ద అయినాక 10th క్లాస్ బుక్లో చూశానండి అది. అది ఆ స్టోరీని ఒక మ్యారీడ్ ఉమెన్, ఇండియన్ మ్యారీడ్ ఉమెన్ లైఫ్ ఎలా ఉంటుంది, ఈవెన్ షీఈ్ వెల్ ఎడ్యుకేటెడ్ ఆర్ నాట్, ఈవెన్ షీఈ్ రిచ్ ఆర్ పూర్, ఈవెన్ షీఈ్ వెరీ ఎడ్యుకేటెడ్, వెరీ క్లవర్ ఆర్ బ్యూటిఫుల్, వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ మే బీ, ఆమె లైఫ్ ఎలా ఉంటుంది ఆఫ్టర్ మ్యారేజ్, అది చక్కగా ఈ స్టోరీకి కోరిలేట్ చేసి మంచిగా అందంగా రాశారండి పి సత్యవతి గారు. And that was translated into English by Vadrevu Vijayalakshmi and Rangarao sir. Let us see how beautiful it went on. Dear students, have you ever forgotten your name? Does anybody forget his name himself? How funny it is. But in this story, a woman forgets her name. Let's see how can she recollect her name in the story What is my name? What is my name? Have you noticed how your father calls your mother? Does he use her name or not? How do the neighbors address her? Does anyone address her by name? What about your grandmother? In this story, P. Satyavati describes how a woman forgets her own name since no one addresses her by name. How does a woman gain her identity? By name, by marriage, by motherhood, by education, by profession, or by anything else? Read the story keeping these questions in mind. A young woman before being a housewife, a woman educated and cultured and intelligent and capable, quick-witted, with a sense of humor and elegance. Falling for her beauty and intelligence as also the dowry which her father offered, a young man tied the three sacred knots around her neck, made her the housewife to a household, and said to her, "Look, Amadu, this is your home." Then the housewife immediately pulled the end of her sari and tucked it in at the waist and swept the entire house and decorated the floor with the muggulu designs. The young man promptly praised her work. "You are dexterous at swabbing the floor, even more dexterous in drawing the muggulu. Sabash, keep it up." He said it in English, giving her a pat on the shoulder in appreciation. Overjoyed, the housewife began living with swabbing as the chief mission in her life. She scrubbed the house spotlessly clean at all times and beautifully decorated it with the multicolored designs. That's how her life went on, with a sumptuous and ceaseless supply of swabbing clothes and mugu baskets. But one day, while scrubbing the floor, the housewife suddenly asked herself, "What is my name?" The query shook her up, leaving the mopping cloth and the mugu basket there itself. She stood near the window, scratching her head, lost in thoughts. What is my name? What is my name? The house across the road carried a name board: Mrs. M. Suhasini, M.A., PhD, Principal, X College. Yes, she too had a name as her neighbor did. How could I forget like that? In my scrubbing zeal, I have forgotten my name. What shall I do now? The housewife was perturbed. her mind became totally restless. Somehow, she finished her daubing for the day. Meanwhile, the maid servant arrived. Hoping at least she would remember, the housewife asked her, "Look, Ammai, do you know my name?" "What is it, Amma?" said the girl. "What do we have to do with the names of mistresses? You are only a mistress to us, the mistress of such and such a white storied house, ground floor means you." "Yes, true, of course. How can you know? Poor thing," thought the housewife. The children came home from school for lunch in the afternoon. At least the children might remember my name, the housewife hoped. "Look here, children, do you know my name?" she asked. They were taken aback. "You are Amma. Your name is Amma only. Ever since we were born, we have known only this. The letters that come are only in Father's name. Because everyone calls him by his name, we know his name. You never told us your name. You don't even get letters addressed to your name," the children said plainly. "Yes, who will write letters to me? Father and mother are there, but they only make phone calls once in a month or two. Even my sisters are immersed with swabbing their houses. Even if they met me in some marriage or kumkum ceremony, they chatted away their time talking about new mugulu or new dishes to cook, but no letters." The housewife was disappointed and grew more restless. The urge to know her name, somehow or the other, grew stronger in her. Now, a neighbor came to invite her to a kumkum ceremony. The housewife asked her neighbor, hoping she at least would remember her name. Giggling, the lady said, "Somehow or other, I haven't asked your name, nor have you told me. Right hand side, white storied house, or there she is, that pharmaceutical company manager's wife. If not that, the fair and tall lady, that's how we refer to you, that's all." That's all that the other housewife could say. ఫస్ట్ ఎపిసోడ్లో ఇద్దరిని అడిగిందండి. మెయిడ్ సర్వెంట్ని అడిగింది, ఒక నైబర్ని అడిగింది, తెలియలేదు. ఇంకెవరెవరిని అడిగింది. వాళ్ళ హస్బెండ్ని అడిగితే ఆయన ఏం చెప్పాడు అవన్నీ చూద్దాం. హస్బెండ్ అంటే జనరల్గా ఇంట్లో పని అవి మంచిగా పర్ఫెక్ట్గా చేస్తే వెరీ గుడ్ అనేస్తారు. అమ్మయ్య మా హస్బెండ్ మెచ్చుకున్నారని హ్యాపీగా ఉంటారు. ఇండియన్ విమెన్ అలా ఉంటారు. కానీ వాళ్ళకంటూ ఒక లైఫ్ ఉంది, వాళ్ళ ఐడెంటిటీ వాళ్ళు చూసుకోవాలనుకున్నప్పుడే అన్నీ గుర్తొస్తాయి. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు ఇంకా ఎవరిని అడిగిందో నెక్స్ట్ ఎపిసోడ్లో చూద్దాం. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ వాచింగ్. కీప్ వెయిటింగ్ ఫర్ ద నెక్స్ట్ ఎపిసోడ్.